It is Thursday, January 9th. And if you can please do the roll call.
Jonathan Bolus,
Here.
Christine Sippa, Jessica Epstein,
Here.
Mary Gutman,
Here.
Donald Pavlik,
Here.
Ted Roy,
My understanding is that Ted Roy has a personal matter this evening and has been asked to be excused.
Nick Rubino,
Here.
All right. Tonight before us, the first item of business is a call for nominations, which are now in order for the office of President of Council.
I will make a motion to nominate Jonathan Bolus as president of council.
Second.
All right. Jonathan Bolus is nominated. Are there any further nominations? All right. Hearing none, nominations are closed. Please vote yes in favor of Jonathan Bolus as president of council or no against. Roll call will be taken in accordance with Council Rule 16. Clerk, if you can please do roll.
Christine Sippa,
Yes.
Jessica Epstein,
Yes.
Mary Gutman,
Yes.
Donald Pavlik,
Yes.
Nick Rubino,
Yes.
Jonathan Bolus,
Yes.
Jonathan Bolus has been elected president of council by a vote of 6-0. Congratulations. Congratulations. We will now assume the role of the chair.
Thank you all very much for your nomination and electing me president. I'm very humbled by this experience, and I just look forward to the next couple years of our term together. Next up is our election of a member of council to serve as our vice president. At this time, I will ask for any nominations.
I nominate Donald Pavlik for vice president.
Second. We have a nomination and a second for Mr. Donald Pavlik for vice president of council. Are there any further nominations? All right, we have a nomination and a second for Mr. Pavlik as vice president. Clerk, please call the roll.
Jessica Epstein,
Yes.
Mary Gutman,
Yes.
Donald Pavlik,
Yes.
Nick Rubino,
Yes.
Jonathan Bolus,
Yes.
Christine Sippa,
Yes.
Mr. Donald Pavlik has been elected vice president of council by a vote of 6-0. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, moving on to item 4, we have appointment of council members to council committees. As we're kind of in an off year in terms of organizational meetings, I was planning to maintain committees as assigned, with the exception of Ms. Sippa, who joined council recently in taking my place on my committees. So with that stated, in terms of Finance Committee, Donald Pavlik will remain chair, and vice chair would then be Christine Sippa. For Personnel Committee, as myself is now removed from chair, that will then be assigned to Christine Sippa, and vice chair to Donald Pavlik. For our Safety Committee, that'll remain with Mr. Nicholas Rubino for chair and Mr. Ted Roy for vice chair. For Planning and Zoning, Mary Gutman will remain as chair and Jessica Epstein will remain as vice chair. Community Issues, Ted Roy will remain as chair, Mary Gutman will remain as vice chair, and Jessica Epstein will remain chair of Public Service Committee, and Nicholas Rubino will remain vice chair of Public Service Committee. And then this too requires a roll call.
I would move to accept the chair and vice chair positions as stated.
I second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the committee assignments as presented. Any further discussion? Thank you. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mary Gutman,
Yes.
Donald Pavlik,
Yes.
Nick Rubino,
Yes.
Jonathan Bolus,
Yes.
Christine Sippa,
Yes.
Jessica Epstein,
Yes.
Thank you very much. Committee assignments are confirmed by a vote of 6-0. And then I should, just a point of order, we are also going through the Richardson Trust Firefighter Dependents Fund, is that correct?
I believe those ended up on the other agenda.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, if there's no further questions or comments or discussion, is it appropriate for adjournment? All right, I would request motion. So the,
Which
the,
control? Oh. I'm sorry. Okay.
it's okay. Yeah, no, we're good. So do we need to do it now?
No, because it wasn't noticed
Okay.
on this meeting, we should wait to the one that it was noticed.
Got
So
it.
thank you.
Okay. All right. So we will hold off on Richardson Trust and Firefighters Dependent Funds until the regular scheduled meeting at 7 PM.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for adjournment. Clerk, please call the roll.
Donald Pavlik,
Yes.
Nick Rubino,
Yes.
Jonathan Bolus.
Yes.
Christine Sipa,
Yes.
Jessica Epstein,
Yes.
Mary Gutman.
Yes.
All right. It's now 6:36 and we are adjourned.